Hello students, a very good morning to all of you. Now students, as you know that we have started our English composition part. So in English composition part, you have to compose story, you have to compose paragraph, you have to compose advertisement, you have to compose letter writing. So etc. These part comes in a composition. Now yesterday we have seen the paragraph writing. Which point should I have know about paragraph writing? We have yesterday seen. Now today we are going to learn about the story writing. So which points or which hints you should have considered while writing a story? Let me start. Now while writing any story or any composition, there is most important thing is practice. The most important thing is practice of any composition skill. Means whatever that composition skill is there is practice or is most important. The reading or the writing also. Now, while writing a story, sometime you will get only heading of the story, and with the help of given heading you will write a story, or you have to write a story. Or sometimes like a paragraph writing, you will get some points or hint, and given points and given hints you should have write a proper story. So while writing this story writing, which points you should have considered? Let me start. Now first is plot an idea of a story. Plot an idea of a story means what? As has been already said. Now this story has already said by someone, or this story has already happened. So whatever sentences you are making, that sentences should be in proper manner, because that story has already happened. So plot an idea about your story. Then you must be clear. Most important is you must be clear about story, that points have already happened. So you must clear about that. Plot an idea of a story. It means that as has been already said, see that you have clear idea of the plot of the story in your mind before you begin to write. Before you begin to write a story, plot an idea in your mind. Keep which story it is, which point should I write, like that. Second is follow the outline given. Whatever the outline given, you should have follow that outline. Outline means what? Given points. Whatever the given points is there, you should have follow them. That is, do not vomit any point. It means that do not vomit any point. You should have write all the points. We should have write with the help of all the given points. Don't vomit any point. And keep to the order in which the points are given in the outline. Whatever the points are in that outline, you should have write in a proper sequence. Don't miss any point from the given outline or from the given points. You should not miss any point. If you will think that I will add my own point, you can, but that point should be related to that given outline. Whatever points you are going to add in that point should be related to that given point. Third is be careful to connect the point given in the outline naturally, so that the whole will read well as a connected piece of good composition. Otherwise the whole will be disconnected and jerky. Now keep in mind that you should arrange in a proper manner or proper sequence, and your sentences should be correct in a proper order. So it will not look jerky or disconnected. So your story should be interesting, and your story should be connected to each and every point. So keep in mind all the points, given points also, and if some points you want to add in that story, you can add, but all the points should be connected to each other. Next is, where possible, introduce dialogue or conversation. It means that but be careful to make it natural and interesting. Whenever there is possible, make a conversation or dialogues. Whenever you have already know that story is already happened, so whatever the dialogue you are writing, if any dialogue in their story, then you can write a dialogue as a dialogue writing or as a conversation writing, but keep in mind that your story should be interesting. Okay, and one most important thing about the composition means whatever the composition you are doing, whatever the composition like story writing, paragraph writing, letter writing, in advertisement writing, interview questionnaire, whatever the English composition is there, the most important thing is your writing should be in a proper punctuation marks. We have already seen the punctuation marks. So your writing should be in a proper punctuation mark. All the punctuation mark where it is necessary, you should have used that punctuation mark where it is necessary. So it will look nice and it will give your writing a very extra look also. Means your writing will look very interesting also, and your skill also will be improved. Okay, so use punctuation marks while English composition. In story writing also you should have used the proper punctuation marks. Then next is conclusion is most important. As you know that as in paragraph writing also we have seen conclusion or the key line or the moral. Okay, conclusion or key line or moral, whatever it is, but that is most important, but where at the end of story. At the end of story you should have write the conclusion or the what you have learned from that story, or you want to tell from that story. Okay, that is the conclusion. Or moral, what moral you have learned and what moral you want to tell to another from that story, you should have write at the end of the story. Then next is title is most important if you have asked. Sometime you there is question related to that story writing ki, write the story with the help of given point and give a suitable title. If there is question ki give a suitable title to the story, then you should have give a suitable title to the story. If you have asked to give a title, you should have give a title also, and you should have write a conclusion also. These two are important points. Title you should have give at the beginning as a heading. Okay, in a big handwriting you should have give a title, and at the end you should have give a moral or the conclusion or positive approach about your story at the end. Okay, these two important points. Then while writing story, after writing heading, your story must be in a proper sequence, like what is the beginning, what is the main body of story, and what is the end of story. That all should be related and in a proper order. Okay, next is your composition should be in order as well as grammatically correct. Your composition should be in proper order. It means that what is the starting of story, then what is the conversation in the story, that should be in correct sequence. Then what is the main body of the story, that should be also correct. Then what end of the story, that is you have to write at the end in a proper sequence and in a proper sentence. And most important thing in composition is your sentences, your construction of sentences should be grammatically correct. So for that we have seen the verb pattern also. for constructing a sentence, we have seen the verb pattern, then we have seen the tenses, structure of sentence. So with the help of that grammar portion or grammar part, you can write a proper construction of sentence. But your sentences should be in proper construction of grammar. Your sentence should be grammatically correct, punctually correct, means proper punctuation marks you have to use. Okay, so these are the some hints you should have keep in mind while writing a story. Now I will give you notes of story writing. So in notes you will see the hints in detail and you will know some examples of story writing also. You will know about how you can write a story, how you can give a heading to the story, and how punctuation marks you will use. I will give you notes. In that notes you can see in detail. Thank you.